Okay, cool. I think you guys can hear me. What's up, guys? So, I was told I should do a video on how I did one of my edits in Lightroom. It, yeah, it sounded like a fun idea, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, I guess switching over to World of Warcraft. Okay. Let's those edges. Okay. All right, there we go. So, this is the image in question that I was told I should redo for you guys. So, let's just come down here. We're going to go to not delete, duplicate one photo, and I'm going to take you through all the steps. So, we're going to reset this edit. I have the edit as a preset already. So, I guess let me know in the comments if you guys would like this specific preset. I call it Rainbow Tree Swirl. And that's what you get when you use it. But anyways, we're doing this. Starting this over. Okay, reset edits. So here's what I generally do when I'm first starting to work on a brand new photo for the first time. I come down to enable lens correction. And then I generally come over here. Usually I do 3-4 or 4-3, but since this has a really nice circle and whatnot, and I think we can get a pretty nice square. Actually, I know for a fact we can get a nice square because I've already made this image. We're gonna just creep these down a little bit, and then we're gonna creep these down a little bit. There we go. Okay, now that we got our log right here, let's go ahead and bring that exposure up a little bit. All right, now contrast. Fuck with that a little later. Definitely bring on the highlights because now you see how there's like more orange and blue right there. If the highlights were still up, that'd be way too blown out to really mess with. But for this shot, I'm bringing the highlights down. Bring that shadow up a little bit. Not all the way. We want a little bit of shadow in there. A little bit of shadow. Bring those whites down. Bring the blacks down just a little bit to have that extra little bit of color and whatnot. Let's see. Okay. So the next thing I would do, vibrance. Love this slider. Just bring that right up. Just keep on going. Yep. There we go. So now you can sort of see the color is starting to pop a little bit. I mean, vibrance does that, and saturation even more. But yeah, there we go. And now, if we come to the color mixer, actually, let's go ahead and do temp. Actually, no. Okay, no. Let's mess with that a little later. I'm gonna go to hue. I'm gonna click this button right here. And you see where there's like this this bluish color thing right here? We're gonna click that. We're going to adjust that way, or are we going to adjust? No, we're gonna go this way. Gonna go to the blue. Yeah, there we go. Got some nice blue touches in there. Right here, now we want that to be more green. There we go. So come over here. Now we can adjust it that way, or we can adjust it that way. See how that's turning it more reddish color in there? I like that. There we go. All right. Now let's come down to texture. definitely turn that texture up. You know, we're sliding it all the way up because, you know, we're real photographers. And real photographers slide all the shit up to max. Just like DJs. If you aren't redlining, you're not really DJing. Also, yep, we're going to do the clarity as well. Pump that up a little bit. And then this is usually when I start noticing some of the noise going on. Not a huge fan of noise. It has its place. It has its artistic touch. For what I'm doing in this photo, no. Just gonna bring that right all the way up. Yep, that's what we're doing. Bringing it all the way up. All right. Not much to do down here. Dehaze. Yeah, I like to bring dehaze up a little bit. Let's see. Let's bring that shadow up a little bit too. Let's go ahead and start bringing the saturation in. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see that back popping right there? Fantastic. Okay, now just to check with something real quick, just to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Let me... okay, cool. All right, so we're going to come over here. There are lots of different techniques you can use for color grading. The one I've generally gone with, before I even actually researched and knew what the fuck I was doing, I just decided to come over here, and I like the idea of midtones having some extra green in them, and then for shadows, the more cooler side, I like putting a little bit of blue in between, like light blue and magenta kind of color, to give the cooler colors a little bit more of a cool effect, and then to kind of even it all off with the whole RGB factor, I use red for highlights, because red kind of signifies hot, energy, etc., which highlights are generally more hot. But like as I'm gonna bring that down just a little bit. That green, there's that little bit more pop in the green. Bring this blue up a little bit. Yep, there we go. And then the red. Let's bring the highlights and the red all the way up. There we go. Now we're starting to get a little bit closer to this guy right here. Go back over here. Let's see. Let me bring up the dehaze a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring the vignette in. And for vignettes, so one of the things I like to do, I'll turn the vignette up real high, bring the feather all the way down. I like it being a circle, because, you know, we're working with a circle. I'll bring that midpoint down, and now, let's see, turn that back up, turn that back up. All right, now, there we go, there we go. Oh shit, I totally forgot to do the blending and whatnot. Let's see, we want balance. Let's tip it more towards the red. Yeah, let's see if we can recreate this now. All right, so we're gonna go down to this balance right here and whatnot, and we're gonna balance it more towards the red. So you see how the red's starting to pop a little bit more? Now with the blending, shift them each way, figure out which way you like. There we go. Now that red's starting to pop a little bit. Oh, no, that's a little too much. Right about there. I like that. Let's see. Let's mess around with the blues. There we go. There's some green. Make that green. There we go. Ooh, this should be more blue. Maybe if we turn the aqua more this way and the purple more this way. That is one of the awkward things about trying to perfectly recreate edit that you did. Unless you have the preset, sometimes it can be almost impossible, but not quite there yet. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. So I don't need to mess with the purple. Bring the blues this way. Boom. All right. I'm just kind of double checking my work. Okay, so bring this up a little bit. Now bring that up a little bit. Where's the orange at? Orange looks like it's good. Bring that over a little bit. Bring that down a little bit. Put that in the middle. Okay, it's starting to come along. Starting to come along. Blending. Okay. Let's see. Ah, yes. Let's do this part. So a lot of people call this the S curve. I'm going to call it the Peter McKinnon curve because Peter McKinnon does this in like 99% of his photos. Not to say it's bad by any means. It you know, it's he just does it in everything, so I'm gonna call it the Peter McKinnon curve. But to do an S curve, just whoop, bring that down slightly, bring that up slightly. Now we're gonna go to reds. Bring that down slightly, bring that up slightly. All right. Now we're going to bring this down slightly, this up slightly. Yep, so we're just doing an S curve for literally everything. There we go. Okay, so we're getting pretty darn close. Getting pretty darn close. Not quite at that, like, some purple and blue in there. It's just so fucking beautiful. All right, let's go back over here. We are getting very close. Let's can actually probably turn this exposure up a little bit now. Yeah, so you see, we're starting to get there. We're starting to get close. Let's bring blacks up a little bit. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Now, to be fair, we don't have to make this a perfect replica. I'm just kind of showing you my my thought process for stuff as I'm kind of going through it in my head. Turn that exposure down a little bit. Bring that contrast back down. Maybe bring it. Nah, let's put that in the middle. All right. What am I doing differently now? Okay, so exposure's up a little bit. Contrast. Highlights all the way down. Whites all the way down. Shadows and blacks almost all the way up together. Bring that up a little bit. And yeah, there we go. Bring the exposure down. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Let's we can even double test this just to see. Oh shit. No. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, undo that. Let's come over here. Let's see if we can shift this more green. Maybe a little bit more blue. That's so cool. No, let's definitely bring that to the blue. Blue was much cooler. Bring blue and the shadows down. Oh yeah, bring that green up. There we go. That's making that green pop a little bit. How close are we? Almost there. Almost there. A little bit of extra purple there. Maybe let's shift that one way or another. It goes that way. What does that look like? Now let's put you right back in the middle. All right. Let's see. I feel like we're almost there. Almost there. Can I turn this up a little bit? Nah. So what do I have it on this one? Oh, man, I definitely popped that up a little bit. Okay, let's turn that right the fuck up. Maybe bring the exposure down to 40 like the other one. Yeah, close enough. There we go. Starting to get closer and closer. Let me double check my S curves on this. Maybe I did something different on one of these. There's one recently that I edited the curve a little bit more different than normal. Okay, back over to this guy. Let's see. Let's go from hue to saturation. Let's bring that back, drop that a little bit, drop that a little bit. That's interesting. Okay. Drop the orange. Bring the yellows up some. Bring the greens up a little bit. There we go. You can see how the flecks of color are just slowly implementing themselves into this. Left, right, right, left, right, right. Left, right, right, left, right, right. Left, right, right, left, right. Left, right. There we go. Bring that up. There we go. What's my contrast in this one? Contrast was 0. Well, I'm kind of liking that. Those colors are popping a little bit. Whoa. I don't think so. But just to kind of show you guys everything. That was the original. That is the original. That is what we've come up with, and sort of like my process of kind of going through everything. And we did this kind of from scratch as I was kind of checking around and whatnot. That's the finish of the original. This is the one we got this time. Let's see. Bring the saturation on this down a little bit. Vibrance up a little bit. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm liking that right there. But yeah, that's how you can take a picture from this and make it look like this. Between these two, this one definitely, I've definitely put a lot more work into it. I was just kind of showing you a brief over summary of my thought process when editing a photo. But yeah, there you guys go. This is our final result. As the original, that's our final result. Awesome. Let's switch over to engagement. All right. Well, thank you for coming to this this recording, my how I do shit on Lightroom. Yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What can I do better? What can I do worse? I personally just started photography last October, so y'all let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next time I make a video. What is it they do? They take their hand. Whoosh.